here we are in week 3 of the class, and we're back at the Piazza, our favorite ice cream shop in West Keene, because Kat works here, and she'll be here. Maybe she'll appear later. But there were a couple things we wanted to discuss with you and check in. So I've been thinking a lot about the development of language, and Stanger and Bloom are talking about ambiguous syntax, and there are a couple of examples, and we're here eating ice cream, and I thought of a couple of ambiguous syntax examples. Here's one: I like ice cream more than you.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So is it that I like ice cream more than you like ice cream?
Or do you like more ice cream?
Or do I like this ice cream more than I like you?
Yeah.
I took the top hat off the shelf, so I could be taking the top hat, a very tall hat that a gentleman would wear, off the shelf, or I could be taking the top hat and a stack of hats off of the shelf.
And this raises that whole issue of the Chomsky versus the Skinner debate on is there a deep surface of language? There's like what you say, and then it's like what you mean to say. And you sort of infer that from the context.
Right.
Actually, since there's no context for you saying that, I have no idea which one you meant. It's just ambiguous.
It's ambiguous.
Yeah.
Well, and Bloom brings up the example of Derek William Bentley, the accomplice that was actually hanged in 1953. He didn't mention it in his lecture, but I Googled it, and he was actually convicted and hanged for being an accomplice, for saying, "Give it to him." There was no context.
Right.
He incidentally was pardoned 45 years
after he was hung.
After he was hung.
Yeah, luck that did it.
Yeah.
That's unambiguous. That's not going to do him a lot of good.
Right.
No, these are all interesting things, and I really enjoyed last week and watching the discussion board. I wanted to carry a message from Ivy, who's working with us too, to say that we know that some of the quiz questions are, we've made a few mistakes. In Ivy tonight at the Keene Food Co-op, and she said, we're working on it. We're new at this. We've generated hundreds of questions,
right?
And she thinks it's good to have an open process and say, send us your messages if you think we've made a mistake.
Well, and pedaling over here, I was thinking how grateful I am for everybody who's let us know that a question wasn't scored correctly. We take those very seriously. Sometimes it takes us a day or two to get through all of those, but we track them and we award you the points.
How cool it is to watch high school kids and college kids mixing with professional people and human beings from across the planet, from all strata, and so many countries just giving each other advice and being supportive.
Yeah,
each other. It's amazing to watch.
I couldn't have imagined when we started.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun for me.
Yeah. Great.
I want to mention we added a couple forums, so there's an Improve This Course, and several of you have posted there. So any ideas you have to make this course better, we want to hear them. If we can do it now, we will. And if we can't do it right now, we'll work on it. Some things we have to forward onto Canvas. We take all those suggestions very seriously. And we also, last week we talked about week 6, we're going to put in a new module called Topic Deep Dive on Autism. So Bloom talks about autism in week 5, and that's one of your specialties, Larry.
Yeah, and it's come up in the discussion boards a number of times, so I thought, why don't we add a little special topic, a little extra stuff.
So I think Kat's busy scooping. Maybe we'll get her in later. Yeah. Good. So keep at it. But
eat ice cream.
It's
good.
All right. Until next week.
Was when Ellie started laughing hysterically.
We're gonna have the bloopers roll.
A chicken off the Tito?
No, you're thinking of it as